What is going on, everybody? Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all of you beautiful, lovely people. I hope y'all are having a fantastic day, as always. And guys, this is going to be a quick stream. I wanted to go through and have a quick discussion, let everyone know that it's going to be okay. I see a lot of people having toilet paper hands right now, getting scared, getting feared, having uncertainty, having doubt, letting fuck get to you. But please understand, folks, that is part of the process. If you are going to make it in crypto, if you are expecting to be able to see 100x return, 1000x return, you have to get through the FUD. You have to let it slide off you. You have to let it just brush right by. You can't let it control your emotions. You can't let it control what you're doing. I want to give a little quick shout out to a friend's puppy who's staying here. Her name is Lola. Everybody say hello to Lola. Hi. She's a cutie. She's staying here today. But I hope everyone again is having a fantastic day, y'all. God dang, Crypto Elite. It's all good, man. It's all good, my brother. What's going on, Fox Mulder? What's happening, Crypto Elite? Hello, hello. Toilet paper hands, my boy. Everyone's freaking the fuck out. Please understand that is part of the growing pains. If y'all are expecting to get these outsized returns, if you're expecting to see 100x return, you have to get through the FUD. You have to. This is not an option at this point in time. Everyone talks about diamond hand this, diamond hand that. I ain't selling until this. Stop it. Stop. Just get your emotions under control. That's it. When you get your emotions under control, everything becomes so much easier, y'all. We'll take a quick look at the charts real fast, and then we'll talk a little bit about PulseChain. This ain't going to be long. This ain't going to be a stream for too long today, but I hope everyone, again, is having a fantastic day. As always, if y'all got any questions, comments, let me know down in the chat, down in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help every single one of you lovely individuals. Dalton Honeycutt, exactly. Straight back, boys. Yes, sir. Opportunity, exactly. Crypto Gains Club, exactly. That's exactly what this is. It's opportunity right now, y'all. This is opportunity. So, looking at some charts real quick. We got the Hex pair. Once again, we just want to see how close they are to parity. So let's just take a little gander. Cool. We're still about 24% off at this point in time, it looks like. So all good, to be expected. You know what I mean? So that one's definitely getting closer. Look how close it did get, y'all. This is 4 hours. This is a 4-hour chart. This is about a 10% difference right there. Everyone talking about EHEX dead. Good luck. All right, we got Pulse. Guys, this is that perfect buying zone that I was telling you about. And look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this guy. I was saying I would see it coming down to right about this 4 zeros and an 8. A little bit under sacrifice price. But wow. Did that hold? Check that out. So we're going to see if we're going to be able to support the sacrifice price. But this is looking pretty darn good. If we actually wanted to draw some little lines of resistance in this regard. Let's just take a little quick peeky weeky over here and see what we can make happen. So it looks like we've already kind of broken out of this little line of resistance right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the candle, 5, 6. So that's a good little breakout at that point in time, in my opinion, if you're comparing it via TA. But we're not really looking too much into TA because, again, this is still a pretty darn new crypto. I mean, we're less than 3 weeks old, or I guess today we are exactly 3 weeks old at this point in time. So this is the sacrifice price, the white line. This is where I thought the good buying opportunity would start. This is where I see the good buying opportunity to kind of, like, if he goes below here, congrats, anyone who buys that. But I would see having a hard time getting that low. You also have this price right here, which I do believe to be pretty darn close as well, which is where I was kind of anticipating we would end up coming back just based on what we had before with some support and resistance and that kind of stuff. But again, this chart is so brand new, it's hard to be able to kind of get that stuff figured out. But looking at this, it is looking pretty darn good for y'all folks. So that's a nice little bounce off that little level at that point in time. Congratulations there. What's going on with the next chart? Let me pull this up, zoom out once again. Cool. What's going on with the PLS chart right here? And this is I use the PLSX chart because I've already got the lines drawn out on it. But again, once again, nice little opportunity here. This is a sacrifice zone right here. This was a starting to buy zone right here. This is where I saw the price going to. It actually came down a little bit lower, so congratulations anyone who scooped that price up and got a nice little opportunity in this little zone. But I was saying anywhere between here and here, bam, congratulations on prices. We actually came down into the zone, touched it a few times, actually came back, used it as, it couldn't hold as resistance, but it also couldn't hold as support, vice versa. It couldn't hold as support, couldn't hold the resistance, bouncing back and forth, and then it bounced off finally off that line for support, and now we're moving on up again. So it looks like everything has actually ended up breaking out because, again, we already know this based on all these liquidity pairs being bonded with each other, but if I was to break this out via chart, this is kind of how it would look via real fast TA. And again, we've broken out of that little zone right there. So we'll see how it happens. We'll see what keeps going. This is, again, the 4-hour chart right here. So nothing too crazy there. But just FYI, that was a great, fantastic buying opportunity for anyone who is actually getting that during that time. What we got going on with the incentive token right now. So it's backed up to $28 now at this point. Let's go here, and I actually said this was, again, where you want to start buying and accumulating at. So to anyone who actually has been listening, congratulations on that little opportunity right there. It snuck on down. Let me just scoot this on over. It snuck on down, broke into the little buy opportunity zone because you've already seen what happens. And if you just bought right now and you look at where the price, you look at where the price could actually end up going here, just from here all the way up to here, that's a good little 3x your money right there. So congratulations to anyone willing to take on that risk. But again, it's all up in the air. We don't know exactly how it's all going to play out. So congratulations if you were brave enough to adventure in that wilderness. We've already looked at the PLSX, Hedron, Icosa. Let's see what they got going on. This is on the daily now. Let's switch it up to the 4-hour. So we've actually fallen into the zone. This is where I again said this would be that good little opportunity zone to start buying. Once again, we actually dipped on in here. Congratulations. Anyone scooping up Hedron at these prices. We're bouncing a little bit above it now at this point in time. We're going to see if that's going to hold true and stay true to what it is. What we got going on with Icosa? Icosa's right here. Bam, I haven't drawn any level of resistance or support, but I guess I can do that real quick. So again, I'm doing this very simple, very basic on this one, y'all. Nothing crazy. Don't overcomplicate this. You do 60% from the all-time high, which is going to be right about 12 cents, all the way to 80%. Anywhere in that little zone, you should have a good little buying opportunity. So now that I know it's anywhere between 12 cents to 8 cents, I can actually draw a little rectangle here. All the way from 12 to 6, somewhere in this little zone right here, 12 to 6, bam. So that's a good little buying opportunity zone. So Icosa still hasn't actually fully dipped into this zone for me yet at this point in time where I would start re-entering capital. Now again, this is just kind of the Icosa on the PulseChain side. We're not looking at Icosa over on the Ethereum side. This is all on the PulseChain side at this point in time, besides the Ethereum hex comparatively to the PulseChain hex that I looked at. So I just wanted to show you that. There's that chart right there. And then again, you got the Hex Pulse chart right here showing right about 18 cents. Or that would be awesome if we were 18 cents, 1.8 cents. But again, we're going to get back up there soon, y'all. So just keep on holding tight. Do not get fudded out at this point in time. That is the whole story of this mission right here that I'm bringing to y'all. Do not let the FUD get to you in this whole situation. Please, 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 for the love that all is, do not let them freaking fudge you out. Now, if you look at the Hex to Pulse pair, looks like it actually got back up to 124. So, little move on that one. If you're looking to trade anything between Hex and Pulse, nice little chart to be looking at as well, just so you know. And then last one, you got the Ethereum Hex to Pulse. So right now it's sitting around 1.4 cents. And again, in comparison to Pulse right here, when you actually look at it in between. Cool, there you go. Right about 94 hex per pulse. So somewhere in that little zone, nice little opportunities. These are my buy zones that I've always said. All right, cool. So what else we got to talk about today? So there was some news, and let me go through what's going on, everybody. Hello. Let me say what's up to some chat people real fast. Hello, what is going on, my friends? Again, good luck, Crypto Elite. Much love to you, my friend. John 2.0, you're right, man. Everyone just got through it in Hex. Yeah, I bought and forgot about it. Facts. See, that's all you have to do. Buy. And once you get it, have my notifications on. Dropping by to say, I hate work. And PulseChain will retire my ass. Replay gang this evening. Peace, homies. Much love to all the Patreon supporters as well. Shout out to all the Patreon members. We got Cookie de Chocolate in here as well. Hello, Pulse Hexicans. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. People forgot about how long it took for Hex to really pump. Been in since March of 2020. Just hodl. Facts on facts. Here we go. Hey, what's going on, man? You never walk alone, my friend. Hey, TX. Hi, friends. Yeah, exactly. I know, a little sad for Crypto Elite, but he gonna be Gucci, man. We're gonna be good. Hopefully it wasn't a loss of life and it was just a loss of love or something like that. Because anyways, I don't want to get too deep into that. But much love to you, Crypto Elite. Hopefully you recover from that quickly. Hello, how you doing, Deliana? There you go. That's the right way of saying it. How you doing, Academatiated? What's going on, my friend? ATX always delivering fire. What up, my boy? How you doing, Mo Digging It? What's up, Hexicans? Hello. Do you think they will come back down again? Yeah, I do. I think they still have a little bit of we still have a little bit of hands. These toilet paper hands are gonna get weak, and they can't sustain these gains or lack thereof the gains, and so people are just selling. So yeah, I think we still have some more shaking out to do. I don't think enough people are fearful at this point in time. When enough people are finally reaching the point in time where, your friend saw me had a video talking about silver, where he had the whole little breakdown talking about, I'm out at 10x. Like, that's capitulation. That's what you're looking for. You want people to be breaking down like that. You know what I mean? That, as much as it pains me to say, you need people feeling pain at this point. And I don't think we have felt pain. Everyone's like, it's all good. It's going to be good. We're going to recover. So I need some more pain in the streets, man. I need some more blood up in this thing. But yeah, toilet paper hands are so true. Lettuce hands, vagines. Great day, everybody. How you doing, MJ Money? Lunacy Point, much love to you. Jizzy Mac, if you Farming Inc., you not complaining about Pulse. Facts on facts, Jizzy Mac. What's up, Toby Wan? How you doing, my friend? If you really aren't following my daily TA tweets, you should be. There you go. Follow Toby Wan on Twitter, at Toby Wan, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure. I talked to the channeler on YouTube with 100,000 subs, and they said they would ask spirit guides on Richard Heart and PulseChain. Is there anything you want me to ask? Any suggestions? Rift, no. At this point in time, I don't have any particular items that I would want to know about, because good luck to them. And so hopefully they just are open-minded, and as long as you can come in and just don't barrage them with questions that like, hey, have you heard of PulseChain? Hey, have you done this? Have you looked into farming? Have you done that? Like, don't hit them with those kind of questions, but instead hit them with, hey, did you know that there's actually some cryptos out there that just got released? I don't know if you even heard anything about it. Someone just put me onto it. Could you do a little bit of research and maybe get back to me on that kind of stuff? Hit them with that. You know what I mean? Give them more of an incentive to do it. But whenever you're like, have you done this? Have you heard of PulseChain? It's going to do 100,000x in a year, in a month, in a day. Yeah, you're just going to put people off in that regard. ATX, what up, late 28? How you doing, my boy? Oyster and Larson, tiny hands are struggling for sure. You sound different today, ATX. What happened? I'm not sure what happened. ATX is killing. One of my favorite streamers. Thanks so much, Toby One. For real. Much love to you. ATX Crypto, could you wrench me up? Happy to scan the comment section for WhatsApp spammers if you have such problems. Yeah, give me 1 second. DJ Cryptomatic, let me see. Here we go. Boop-a-doo. Add. Cool. Wrenched, my friend. Good luck. Use the power responsibly. With great power comes great responsibility, as they say. They were like, oh boy, I made 1%. I'm selling everything. Yo, that's what it was back in the day. So like what really happened was, what was crazy. What's up, homie? Loving these streams. Appreciate that. Well, what happened back in the day, happy to have a wrench too. Okay, I got you, Toby One. What happened back in the day was, I mean, guys, imagine, so when you're in regular stocks, by the way, when you're in regular stocks, you actually end up in a situation where 10% sounds good. Guys, if you can make 10% in a year, you're crushing the game. You know what I mean? Crushing it, okay? So, like, just keep that in mind. So people are coming from the, fiat world, and they get into crypto and they see a 2x their money, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I have to get out before. And how many times do you hear stories all over the internet? Scam this, scam that. This person got scammed. This happened. CoffeeZilla is actually doing a whole stream right now, a whole series again of about a $500 million scam where people are sacrificing and putting in millions of dollars and just getting washed the fuck out and not understanding. We're so blessed to be in the situation that we're in right now, y'all. For real, for real. We are literally blessed to be in this situation, my boys and girls. We really are. Friends and fam, we are so fortunate to be here. But let's talk a little bit about what went down the other day. So, if y'all didn't hear, for those people providing liquidity on PulseX, they were not receiving their rewards for providing liquidity. For example, if you put up Hex on one side and eHex on the other side, and you provided liquidity for both, you actually were not earning any of reward for that. You just had your liquidity and people could trade in and out, leaving you to impermanent loss without any reward. Now, most of the time, this was caught fairly quickly. It was caught within 2 weeks. Congratulations. Within the next 5 days, a fix has already come out. So, if you were in a farm, so they had a thing in V1 called farms. What you would do is you take your LP tokens that you provided liquidity, and you put it into one of these particular farms that you actually ended up getting in there. Much love to the super chat as well, Toby Wan. Thank you so much. Through showing real world support. God dang, dude. Much love, Toby Wan. For real, for real. Let me give you some, let me put that up on stream real fast as well. That way everyone can see it. But much love to you, Toby Wan. For real, for real. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what you could do is you could provide liquidity, put that into a token, LP token, and with that, you can put it into a farm and earn something else called the incentive token. Now, the incentive token is a silent killer. Congratulations to everyone who fully understands that. I'm not going to get into the details why. Do your own research and maybe subscribe to the channel. I'll talk about it more as time goes on. But the incentive token is an absolute game changer for the rewards and what you could get. So even if you weren't earning the LP rewards for doing it, the LP rewards were so small. In fact, you could actually pull up the little calculator and you can see, okay, this one actually they fixed it. So this one, it looks like they actually fully adjusted. They removed all the LP reward. Congrats on that. That's actually pretty cool. Let me see if they did that to all of them real quick. Give me one sec. Yeah, they did. Okay, cool. So what would happen before is the LP reward you weren't actually receiving, and it was about a 10% difference. It wasn't even that much. So I don't even mind it in that regard, right? Because the APR that you were getting in the incentive token, my God, congratulations to those who have a mind and a vision and understand this is a Richard Hart token, okay? Just like Hex, just like PulseChain, just like PulseX, the incentive token has Richard Hart tokenomics behind it. Don't sleep on it. But anyways, if you were earning the reward token in the incentive token, it didn't matter that you weren't earning the LP token. But for those people providing liquidity that did not have the chance to actually be in a farm, well, you weren't actually earning it, unfortunately. And that just is what it is, okay? So, to make it simple, okay? To make it simple on this one, you would now be able to go into V2. They fixed the bug that was there that was not paying the reward people, or the reward for people providing liquidity. They came through and actually already have PulseX V2. Now V2 does not have any farms. So let me say this to make it as clear as possible for every single person listening right now. Do not pull your farm from PulseX V1 yet. There is no place to go farm on V2. Keep your V1 there. Leave it alone. Just let it ride. Keep earning the incentive token. Who cares if you aren't earning the LP reward? Who cares? That is so nominal in terms of what you're getting in the incentive token reward. Don't pull the token LP farm. Please, just hang on tight for a little while. Then, if you only had liquidity and you did not have one of these farms down here, you did not have any of these down here because you may have been a hex pair, for example. Well, pull your liquidity. Go into here. You'll see liquidity in here. You'll pull the liquidity and remove it. If you get an error, Gamma DevOps or Brett Tep actually already came through with the solution. They said this is a common thing that happens on Uniswap already. All you have to do is add a little bit more of the liquidity, maybe 1% more, not much, just add something into it and then pull out max. It's very easy to do. It's a very easy fix, but that's how you can get around it. If you are not in a farm and you only have liquidity, pull your liquidity. There is no need to be in there. You are not earning any fees. You are not earning any rewards. Retake those LP tokens, retake those liquidities, and put it into V2. Now, when you go into V2, now you can stake your pairs. Now you put in the hex pairs here. Now you are earning the reward for providing liquidity. I've already tested it. I've already seen it. It works. Okay. It was confusing before because there was no way of seeing how it really worked. Now we just know it's the same. So when you put up liquidity tokens, you get paid both pairs of tokens. So if you put up hex, for example, or hex, you're going to get paid both of those in the reward token. If you put up PulseX, you're going to get paid both of those in the reward for providing liquidity. That is how that whole thing works. So if you are only providing liquidity, switch it over to V2, re-put your liquidity back in there and let it ride, y'all. Let it ride. Stop switching up. Stop having toilet paper hands. Stop being weak. Let it ride for a freaking month and see what happens at that point in time. If shit gets out of whack and your ratios get crazy, for example, maybe you're providing, I hope you're really not, but maybe you're providing dihedron, for example. Dihedron is not a coin that's available in the farm section. You cannot do it. They only have DI with Ethereum or at Pulse, and that's it. That's the only thing they have. So if you have DI paired up with anything else, DI from Ethereum with anything else, then at that point in time, you take that, you put it into here, and you start earning some fees. If you end up getting such a thing where, say, for example, Hedron starts pumping, all that Hedron gets converted into DI. That's how the whole system works, providing liquidity. I don't want to get into the technicals right now. If you don't understand that, it's all good. But that's where you get such a thing called impermanent loss. If you pull your liquidity, it becomes permanent. If you don't pull your liquidity, cool, you're good, you're Gucci. You don't have to worry about it. Let it ride, because eventually maybe Hedron goes back down and that impermanent loss goes away. And then you can pull your liquidity plus all the fees that you've earned during that time, giving you more tokens on both sides. So I hope that makes sense to every single person there. I wanted to do a quick little example on how that would work and why having toilet paper hands will get you freaking nowhere. Guys, we're less than a month in. Stop crying, stop bitching, stop moaning. If you don't have money right now to go DCA, then go turn off your social medias. Get off YouTube. Stop looking at that. Stop making yourself depressed. Stop it. You control your emotions. You control what you watch. Please, for the life. And if you know it's going to affect you emotionally, then stop watching it. If you don't have the emotions and you just want to gain the knowledge, keep watching. Congratulations. Welcome to the channel. I got a lot to teach for a lot of people, okay? There's a lot of other channels out there teaching a lot of information, very useful information. I hope that makes sense to everyone, guys. I really, really do. Let me see what's going on real fast to everyone real quick. Sup, homie? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Toby one, salute. Yeah, exactly. What up, LB19? How you doing, my friend? We get spoiled in crypto. We really do, Muse Bandit, like all the time. Do you ever see PulseX ratio trading 1-to-1? Yeah, maybe for a second, Chad, but not too long. A lot of people are focusing on PulseX right now because they were seeing the buy and burn doing so well. Now we know why. But they were focused on the PulseX doing 1-to-1, or the ratios getting crazy with PulseX. I think at this point in time, people are realizing that, you know, they're just going to have to put their money where in all the products in all reality just to be a part of it all. So eventually PulseChain starts taking off, and then eventually PulseX starts taking off, and it kind of follows in this little like 1-to-2, 1-to-3 ratio, possibly even 1-to-4. And then eventually it may come down, meet each other for 1-to-1. I don't really see PulseX passing PulseChain, but you know, I'm happy to be wrong. I got them all. I got my Wrench ATX's first week streaming. I'm glad I found you, my bud. Always great alpha. Thank you for all you do. MJ Money, thank you as well for the Wrench gang. 10% in TradFi is ballin', but laughable in crypto. For real, like it literally is. 10% is what people go for in TradFi and traditional finance in the fiat world. I just bridged for 26 Gwei. Hadn't seen Gwei so long for a long time. Damn, congratulations on keeping an eye out on that Gwei. As a matter of fact, it's already back up again. Even though it's not much, it is back up again to 35. So great move, Cookie de Chocolata. Like killing it, killing the game, watching that, being smart. Go BTFD, not financial advice. Exactly. Toby, exactly. Much love to Toby. Toby coming in hot, dude. Much love to Toby as well. Ink Baller. ATX as a Hexakin. Can't believe it took me so long to find your channel. Exact same vibe as me. Much love, late 28. Crypto Compassion. Hey, fam. How you doing? Dude, doing good, my friend. ATX and Westcott combo killer too. Yeah, dude, I love having Westcott as a co-host on Pulse Nation. We have a blast together. Loving my V1 farms. Guys, do not pull your V1 farms. Not yet. No farmers, no food. There you go. LOL. The fact that I had to read that, it was done so phonetically perfectly. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how awesome that was. LOL. Mo digging it. Thank you for everything you do for this community. Thank you as well, Mo digging it. Much love to every single one coming in with the super chats, coming in with the subscribes, coming in with the Patreon support. If y'all need some one-on-ones, I do offer that as well. Patreon.com/ATXCrypto. You can find it right there. Bam. Patreon.com/ATXCrypto. Keep it simple. Keep it fun. Let's have fun for every single one. And yeah, let me see what's going on with everyone else real quick. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, Muse Bandit, do not pull the farms. Keep farming for sure. Hey, TX, appreciate your insight and hard work. Thank you so much, Benny Davis. When will Treasure accept PulseCoin? So it's not that it needs to accept PulseCoin. It's like in the Treasure suite, you don't necessarily see PulseChain as a layer for example on this one. Mo digging it, exactly. Yeah, just got the little message notification for the super chat. Thank you so much. So in this regard, you don't see the god dang, what was I just saying? What was I just talking about? Oh, in the treasure suite, you don't see PulseChain. Okay, so in this regard, when you don't see PulseChain, what you end up seeing is essentially all the other networks. But if you connect your treasure to your MetaMask through the Connect hardware system, when you do that, it actually ends up allowing you to connect to all the other networks, such as PulseChain. You can see all your tokens. You can see all of that through there. So I don't necessarily need it to be in the to be in the Treasure Suite for me to look at it, because you can see it all through by connecting the hardware wallet to MetaMask. Nah, bro. Everyone should dump out of PulseX farm so I can have a bigger percentage of the ink rewards. Yeah, I debate telling people that too, Tubby1. I really do. Yo, fam, in your opinion, how much total hex would you need to add to eHex Hex LP for it to actually be worth the risk? Assuming you like to hold long term, worth it if you have 4 mil hex. Yeah, it would be worth it if you had 4 mil hex on, say 2 on both sides, 2 mil. You would do pretty good for your reward in that regard as well. You got multiple options, so you can do short-term stakes, which gets you roughly about 9% APY, which is staking for anywhere between 30 days to a year. If you do 30 days, you're only getting like 0.0 or 0.6% APR. It's just 9% divided by 12 because that's APR. So if you do it for 365, cool, you earn 9%. That's awesome. Congratulations. Plus, you actually have the whole staking mechanics behind it, all the stuff that keeps you from being able to sell and all that good stuff as well. So if you do it that way, cool, you can get it done. If you have the if you wanted to go and just do the LP tokens, do 2 mil on both sides, 2 mil, you would do pretty well as well. The rewards, I haven't been able to fully calculate at this point in time. I haven't gone through to like figure out what my exact math is on the rewards, but eventually what will happen is on the PulseX page, just like in V1 right here, and I'll show you briefly as well, just so that way y'all can see when it comes. It'll be easy to understand. But when it actually ends up coming here, you just click this little 3-dot button. It'll take you to the info page, and soon you're going to see the top pools. And this is what you will be able to look for. Then you'll be able to just sort it by APR rewards in this regard. You can see the LP fees as well. Pay to look at this liquidity, 49 cents. Get the F out of here. But anyways, yeah, you can go through here and say, like, for example, we got PulseX, or where was it just a second ago? We got Fiat Pulse in this regard, 800%. So again, these aren't earning any of this right here. V1 does not earn any of this. Do not provide liquidity in V1 unless you are using it to get into the farms. If you're providing liquidity to get into the farms, it makes sense. If you're providing liquidity to provide liquidity, don't do it on V1, do it on V2. However, unfortunately, at this point in time, we don't know what the pools are yet at this time, okay? We have no idea because there is nothing showing us where it all is at this point in time. So if I actually go to right here, just type in -info at the end. You can actually go to it on V2 as well, so you can see everything still has $0 values over here because it's all still getting integrated, right? Richard Hart said it himself that things are going to take some time. Once there's enough liquidity in here, then it makes more sense. But until there actually ends up getting in there, right now we just don't know what the pools are. So it does make sense to do it, to answer the question, late 28. Hopefully that makes sense. And it's okay because you end up, with both. And if you're okay with having both, then yeah, it's a perfect way to do it. Toby1, when you pull your LP from V1, if you have impermanent loss, that should be a cap loss for U.S. tax purposes. Then put it over in V2 with your lower cost basis. Consult your own tax pro. Yeah, exactly. There's many benefits of doing it. Again, definitely by no means am I a tax professional. Go consult your own CPA. Figure that out for yourself. But yes, great job or another job. Go to church, get a hobby, forget about crypto for a while. Exactly. All that stuff. All of it. Toby Wan, yes sir, yes sir. I've been flipping used books into DCA powder. Some people think they got to trade, but there's many ways to make that fiat. There really is. Once other dexes are on PulseChain, PulseX won't be as valuable. I don't see it ever being 1-to-1 to Pulse. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's just gonna be because of other dexes, but you know, I see what you're saying for sure. I get where you're coming from as well. Yeah, LMFAO. Goddamn. I love it, dude. Westwood, it is an awesome with all his. Oh yeah, Westcott is awesome. Yeah, don't you know? Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Westcott's legit. Here we go. What else? Yeah, exactly. I know you were meaning Die Hard X-Skin. I know exactly who you were talking about. My boy Westcott, my co-host Pulse Nation. What's up, Checks My Pulse? How you doing, my friend? And damn it, Toby Wan, taxes are for plebs. Any idea why we need to wrap Pulse to LP and nothing else needs to be wrapped? Yeah, because when you have so the way the whole system works is you can only do it with the PRC20 token, and the PulseChain token PLS is actually a coin. It is the actual item needed for gas transactions for the network, but it is not a PRC20 token. Same thing as to ETH versus wrapped Ethereum. They do the exact same thing because you have to have an ERC20 in order to actually be able to provide liquidity. So it's the same system, same concept. This is a PRC20, and so you have to take that coin and convert it over into a PRC20, making it into a wrapped Pulse token, allowing you to then provide liquidity. Hope that makes sense. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, Brandon, exactly. Guys, much love to every single body in here. I didn't want to stream too long today. I wanted to tell everyone, don't have weak toilet paper hands. This hasn't even been a month. Don't let the people FUD you out. That is exactly the purpose of FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Spread misinformation, spread rumors, spread chaos, spread dissension amongst everybody, and then have everyone start fighting amongst themselves. Stop being divisive. Stop being this whole little system allowing you to control your emotions. Get control of your emotions. Get in check with yourself. Let's have fun. Much love to every single body who tuned in on the stream. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. But guys, shout out to every single one of y'all. Peace.